Uh, Good evening and good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining the today's webinar. So, welcome to the latest edition of our webinar, where we address the most relevant business and the technology innovations that can help the organization improve their overall productivity. So, the RPA, so robotic process automation, is currently being extensively used across all the industries to reduce the manual process and enhance the performance. In the market, there are the multiple RPA providers, each with its unique selling points. However, a comparison of these providers is a topic for another day. Today, we will get in depth into a document extraction with SAP's Intelligent RPA. The agenda for the session includes the introduction and the benefits of iRPA, real-time scenarios, and followed by a demo of SAP's iRPA solution. Now, I would like to introduce our presenter for the day, Mr. Abhishek Hernar, a technology enthusiast with strong competency in both RPA and SAP. Before we proceed with the presentation, let me provide some information about our company, Realities. So, Realities has a global presence in 5 different nations. We specialize in various technologies such as SAP, Salesforce, RPA, AWS, UiPath, Tricentis Tosca, and many more. So additionally, we have built a robust customer base, including the 500 Fortune companies. This is all about our company. Regarding the questions and answers, we will address them at the end of these sessions. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Abhishek. Thank you.
Thank you, Tushar, for the introduction. Firstly, good morning and good evening, everyone. So today, as Tushar mentioned, we are going to see how we can extract information from the documents with the help of SAP iRPA. So this is basically the agenda of today's my session. We'll firstly see what is iRPA, then we'll see the benefits of iRPA, then we'll take a real-time scenario without iRPA, and then we'll see how we can transform the process with the help of iRPA, and then we'll wrap up with the demo. So let's get started. So firstly, what is iRPA? Everyone will have this question in their mind. So iRPA is basically intelligent robotic process automation tool, which is provided by SAP, and it basically mimics human actions which are repetitive, which are tedious, and which does not provide any value to the humans. Moreover, on iRPA, we can create workflows, we can create multiple workflows, then the whole development is low code, no code. So any citizen developer as well as a pro developer can use the platform to automate business processes. As many of the business processes are automated, there will be a reduction of human error. And it will also increase the productivity of the employee by giving the employee chance to learn new skills as well as upgrade his knowledge. Moreover, if we can pass invoices and other documents to iRPA, and it will give us scanned results. Most important point that I would like to mention here is that we can integrate SAP iRPA with other systems like on-premise system, or we can also integrate it with third-party system. One more thing I would like to mention here is that we can also use the bot store in iRPA. It contains industry-specific pre-implemented bots, which basically organizations can implement to automate their workflows. So this was a little glimpse of what is iRPA. Next on, we will go to the benefits of iRPA. So firstly, the most important benefit that I would like to mention here is that standard connectors are provided to us. So by using the standard connectors, we can connect with our on-premise system as well as we can do PAPI call functions. Next, it also gives us or the employee satisfaction by giving them utilize their productive time in doing productive stuffs, not doing the repetitive tasks. deployment or development, everything is basically simplified as it is a low code, no code platform. So any citizen developer as well as a pro code developer can use it. It saves a lot of time of organizations as well as it saves the resources because organizations can reallocate their resources to the part where they want to focus a lot. And a bot can uh, work for multiple hours without getting tired. If we pass invoices to our iRPA, it will provide us results with higher accuracy, and it is cost efficient though. So these were the benefits of iRPA. Let's take a real-time scenario. Let's consider I'm Sean. Daily, I'm receiving the invoices from the mails. I'm downloading the invoices. I'm reading the invoices. And after reading the invoices, I'm entering it to my on-premise system. So you can see there is a lot of manual work and it is a repetitive work that John is doing every day. And it is also tedious. So let's see how we can automate this process or we can transform this process. So firstly, John will only trigger the bot. The bot will basically download the invoices. It will store the invoices in particular folder. After storing in that particular folder, it will take the invoice and it will send it for extraction. After the extraction, the results are basically taken by the bot and it will enter the results in the system. So it may be any desired system. So you can see that John can now learn new skills and upscale his knowledge. So this was the solution that basically iRPA provided to us, which is also efficient. Next, let's see a demo uh, of end-to-end automation of vendor invoice. Means we'll see the whole process, how we can automate the whole process of vendor invoice creation. So to avoid the system delays and to save time, I have recorded a video of the demo. So I'll share the video. Just give me a minute. Uh, I will share the video with you. So yeah, as you can see, we have, I'll play the video. So we have here multiple invoices. I'll open the invoice 33859. So after opening the invoice, you can see we have multiple important and crucial information. Like we have supplier number. We also have the date, due date, invoice number. So all these information is crucial and we will send this document to iRPA and it will basically extract the information and do the posting in SAP GUI or SAP basically launch. So you can see this is basically the process automation template. Everything is basically drag and drop, so anyone can use it. We'll run the bot. So after running the bot, initially it will retrieve some packages of the projects, and it will also configure the desktop agent. And the extraction basically takes a little bit of time. So till that time, I will tell you that we can also uh, automate multiple processes which have basically the plant maintenance reports, then also the labor reports where an employee is manually entering the data in the system by reading from the physical invoices. So that process can also be automated. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can see that the extraction of the data is started. The model has sent the the bot has sent the invoice to the model and model is extracting. This basically takes a little bit of time, so we will wait for a minute. And after extraction, we can see on the left-hand side all the details, but after extraction, we can see that. So yeah, it is extracted. Now it will navigate to SAP Fiori Launchpad. After navigating, it will do the auto login. Then it will basically enter supply invoice creation in the search bar, as you can see at the top right. So yeah. After entering that, it will wait for the system, or it will wait for the page to react, and then it will select. So you can see it has waited. Same in this scenario, it waits for the page to react. And once the page has reacted, it will identify the fields, and then it will set the values, which are basically given, which are basically extracted by the document. So it is still waiting for the page to react or load completely, you can say. After you can see that the page is loaded, now bot will identify the fields and will do the correct mapping. So you can see that it is now identifying the fields, and now it will enter the information in the uh, correct fields. So now you can see that it has started entering the information, and everything is basically coming from the document that we saw some time before. So it will fill the information. Whole information is stored automatically. And yeah, you can see that the posting is done. For an additional step to verify if the document is posted or not, I have added the document number to a text file, so that we can verify that the document is posted or not. So you can see that at the top, we have a text file document number. So I'll open this text file. And after opening that, you can see I have all the documents that I have created till now. We get the date. We also get the message that the document is created successfully. And after that, we have the document number. We'll copy this document number, and we'll see that if the document is posted or not. We'll go to display supplier invoice page, and we will basically paste our document number. You can see we will enter the document number, as well as we'll enter the year. So the year is also provided to us in the document. So we will copy the year and we'll paste the year in the year field. So as after pressing the enter, we can see that the document posting is done. Now let's compare that if we have got the relevant results or not. So you can see that the reference number is same as the reference or invoice number, that is 33859. Secondarily, we can also see that the supplier number is also the same as the vendor number here, 643266. After that, we can also see that the invoice date and posting date is also same to the due date and date. And main point here, the line item. So line items are also entered. You can see the line items in the GL account tab. The number is same 122000300 with the description, that is LR motor. So the description is also same. You can see the description is also same, and the amount is also same. Last but not the least, the company code, that is 1710, you can see is also the same. So this is how we have automated vendor invoice creation process with the help of SAP iRPA. This was the demo, and I will stop and I'll reshare my screen quickly again. So if you have any questions, you can mention that questions in the chat box, whereas you can also email us at sales@realtus.com.
Hey, thank you, Abhishek, for the great presentation and the live demo. So we have the questions. So I'll read out for you. So
Yeah.
I have some random documents other than the invoice. For example, purchase order or the payment advice, and would like to extract the text Do you support the text extraction in such case and provide the activities to fetch the information from such a documents?
Yeah, to answer your question, we can do that. So as you mentioned, we don't have invoices. We have other documents like purchase order and payment advice. So you can here use two dedicated activities which are provided by SAP iRPA. First is basically the extract data, which uses pre-trained model. So it will extract the information from the documents which are unstructured or semi-structured. Secondarily, we can also use activity, which is open document, which is an online OCR. So if you use that activity, you can pass scanned invoices, you can pass images. It will basically extract the visual information and convert it to text. Furthermore, you can do text operations on that when you get the text. So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah. So we have one more question. So let's consider I have a multiple invoice in a different structure and have a few generic fields such as the invoice number, PO number, so on. And in these different invoices, the names of these fields are different. So will my model be able to extract these fields?
So as we are using, to answer your question, we are using basically the global model. So it is basically trained on multiple invoices. So even if the name of these generic fields change, it will extract the information from the documents. And yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Yeah. Thank you, Abhishek. We have one more question from the audience. So I'm able to extract the fields using the global model, but uh, sorry, the question is, let's consider the receiver's name of the invoice is not extracted. Is there any way
Mhm.
that I can annotate just one field and the other get extracted automatically?
Actually, it is a good question. So if let's consider you're not able to extract the receiver name from the invoice by using the global model, we can basically create a document template in this case. And in document template, you will specify the field that you want to extract, and you have to pass that document template to the global model. So next time when you send a new document to the global model, it will keep in mind that you have a document template and you have to extract that specific field that you mentioned in a document template. So it will extract and all other fields will automatically extract it. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, thank you, Abhishek.
Yes, thank you, Tushar.
So team, hi folks. So any more questions, please feel free to ask. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you, Abhishek, for this wonderful presentation. And thank you, folks, for joining the today's webinar. Thank you, everyone.
thank you, Tushar.